Hi, welcome to Waddle and Wool. I am Astrid and I'm going to talk to you guys today about what I've been knitting and future projects, and I'm going to talk about the giveaway that I'm going to be running in a minute. Okay, so I'm still pink. It actually faded out quite a bit in about 5 washes, which the thing on the box said 3 to 30, so definitely down the lower end. But that's all good, so I did it again, and it will definitely wash out by the time I go back to work. But it's been a lot of fun having my hair really cool colours. So I have not a lot to show you because it hasn't actually been that much since I last recorded, and also I'm just really slow. At knitting. Sometimes up here too. So what have I got to show you? Where is my stuff? Hold on. Okay, first up. No, let's go this way. First up. So this is my beautiful friend, Catherine got married and she looked astonishing, just so beautiful. I'm just wow. Really. So she looked absolutely incredible, and I had started knitting this blanket for her, which is going to be a giant sunflower. And I posted on Instagram that my goal is to get it done. I did not. But I do really like it, and I'm kind of wondering how much bigger it needs to be. So these little hexie puffs, I just knit them wherever, really. I just and go. So I want to do a full extra thing, but I got very eager, and I knit up a giant leaf to go with the sunflower. So it's got to be, in my opinion, it's got to be proportionate. And now leaves to the sunflowers are, Leaves to sunflowers are naturally very big anyway. But I feel like the leaf is too big there. So maybe there it will be big enough. I need to keep knitting these up. I've got 5 more to sew on and then just keep knitting. So we'll see how we go. But really, I have no idea how big it'll be. And this is meant to be her wedding present, and it is now 11 days late. And it will be even later by the time I see her. And even have it finished. So whoopsies. But I am aiming on getting it done very fast. So that is, they're little hexie puffs. It's actually the Beekeeper's patchwork quilt pattern, by Tiny Owl on Ravelry. So I don't think she's got it anywhere else. I've just found it on Ravelry. But I'll obviously post it down below. And they're just, you cast on 20 stitches, like a top sock, and then you put them onto 2 needles, and then you just increase 5 on each side, so you increase 10, and then you decrease 5 on each side, and then you bind it off after you've stuffed it. So they're really, really easy to do. I can churn out maybe 1 an hour. I'm really slow. But yeah, I can do maybe 1 an hour. So it's just for me, I find the stuffing is harder because I want to make sure they're all nice and uniform and beautiful. And not all of them are. But that's because I've been doing this. I started it and then I stopped it and then I picked it up again. So that is my first unfinished work in progress project. My second one, and this is one that I have been intending on doing for a really long time. So this is, I always say, this is actually how Anna and I became friends. Anna from Stitchcraft and Wizardry, she dyed quite a bit of an incredible wool for me. And this is another one of her colorways. So this is, I've got hair in my mouth. This is the colorway called Ginny's Dance. And I got impatient and just caked it up. And so balled it up instead of caked it. It is absolutely beautiful. So it's this pink and cream, but then I don't know if you can see in here, there's blue speckles, and it's so pretty. So pretty. So it's like cream and pink and gold. And I always think of Ginny Weasley coming back from the ball in book 4 and how happy she was to be dancing. And yeah, just this makes me happy. Also, it matches my hair. So this is turning into a top that I knit up before and liked but didn't like enough. So this one is, sorry, I'm just going to move you down. Ooh, hello. There we go. I've only done up to here, so I finished the sleeves because I want to just knit straight down and just continue going. And I didn't want to have to budget for sleeves, so I just knit them really nice and short. Cutie short sleeves. So originally I knit this with a flat neck, and it was like a bit of short row shaping at the back, and then or like raglan shaping, and then I just cast on enough to go straight across, and I did not love it. It wasn't that flattering. And I don't want people to wear stuff that doesn't make them look amazing, obviously. So this is really, really simple. I love raglan increases. They make me so happy how they just fly down, and that beautiful little bit of texture. It makes me so, so excited. I have a weird thing when I cast on in the round. When I join in the round, I take the first stitch and the last stitch and I actually cross them over. So this is something that I started doing when I was working on DPNs. I hate DPNs. When I knit my first half sock and decided I also hate socks. And so with DPNs, I used to have to get hair ties, like, you know, the little girl ones, like the little tiny plastic ones. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like the teeny tiny one that like 2-year-olds wear when they don't have enough hair and it's like up at the top and it's like, boom, it's really cute. Those ones. And I used to tie them around the edge of each DPN because I would just have massive ladders falling down. And so to be able to make sure everything stayed on, because I just found it so difficult to, I ended up crossing the 2 over, and I found that was a nicer join. It was tighter. It was nicer for me. Another way that you can do it is to cast on 1 extra and then knit the first and the last as a knit 2 together. And that way you decrease 1, so you keep the correct stitch count. But I always found that really confusing because I can't count on a good day. So this one works for me. So the front of it is a little bit crossed over and there's almost like a slight ladder in it, but I don't really care. And the other really cool feature is a triangle-ish part down the bottom. So this top is called Zintas. It's a Latvian word for amber. So Baltic amber or Latvian amber is found literally everywhere in Northern Europe. It just kind of grows everywhere. It's very popular and it's very much like a tourist attraction. I personally absolutely love it. A lot of my family who live over there are not a big fan, or like they don't mind it, but they're also like, yeah, it's very touristy. And so I can't get enough of it. And I love the fact that with amber because it's like petrified tree sap. So there's always imperfections. Like it cannot be perfect. That's kind of the point. The imperfections are what makes it so beautiful, and that makes me so happy. So for this one to have that, the increasing imperfection, or the increasing difference that's in here, it just makes me really enjoy the concept and the meaning of this. So I'm gonna put it on and I'll show you what I've done. It is also like, it's not cool, but it's also not hot, and it's a weird temperature. So I won't wear this for too long. Take that one away. So excuse the black shirt underneath. This and the join in the yarn there as well. So I had to join the new balls because I was alternating skeins like you always should if it's hand spun. Sorry, if it's hand dyed. So this one I've only done up to just about my bust line. And I love how it is just coming through. It's literally knit. These parts are knit straight, so there's not going to be any changes in here. I originally knit it so that would be increasing, and there was like a staggered line in here. But on reflection, it's not my favorite. And I love A-line right now. I'm all about A-line. So what this is it's actually a make one on either side of the center stitch, which means that you need to cast on a odd number for the underarm. So most of the time you tend to cast on like even numbers. So it tends to be like 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, whatever size you're knitting. 6 could be tiny, but you know what I mean. 8, 10, 10, 12, 12, 14. And so I tend to knit on, cast on about 14 for myself, but this time I cast on 15, which made it easier. Where am I going? Whoop. Hello. There we go. Which made it easier to be able to have this really cool triangle effect. So I've already got one amazing woman who has asked to test knit it when she literally just saw me starting it. She's like, I'm test knitting that for you. Please let me do it. And I was like, yeah, sure. So just a reminder, if anyone ever does want to test knit for me, you're more than welcome. I've always got stuff around. I am terrible at running test knits. I really need to work on that. Yeah, I'll work on that. But if you ever wanted to, holler at me, let me know. I'm more than happy to let you jump in, because yeah, I think test knitting is a really cool opportunity that everyone should have. So the sleeves, you've got slight decreases in here just because I like a tighter sleeve, and it just makes it look a bit nicer than a big loose flappy thing. And so they just kind of go. I really like it. Like I'm such a fan. On the note of the stitch markers that are hanging off it. So firstly, for Christmas, my friend Ilsa created me some stitch markers. So this is going to come up later on as well. Ilsa is setting up her own company, which I'm so excited for. So she's still getting all the business stuff for her name and everything. So yeah, like I'm just, she's the best. She's actually amazing. I'm just so excited for everything that she does and everything she's going to do because it's going to be so good. So she's going to be setting up a company where she sews bags and sells stitch markers as well. And so she gave me for Christmas, which I was not expecting, and it was really generous of her. She gave me some stitch markers. So these are like semi-precious, where's the camera? There we go. Semi-precious gems. And they're just so pretty. I love them. Absolutely love them. If you like them, listen close, because at the end of the episode, there's more coming. And then we all went to Anna's for... Where's my little bag? We all went to Anna's at Yarnia for a like a knit night get-together thing on Friday. Because it's school holidays, so I can go out in the middle of the day. So rare. And I bought this really cool pin. Where is my little bag? Hold up. Found it. Sorry. Irregularly scheduled moment. And I found this little pin. And it was me. And I had to get it immediately. Because I hope you can all appreciate, except for the purple hair, that this is 100% me. And it makes me so happy. So I bought this little pin, and then it's Twill and P something. Twill and Pen, Twill and Pine, Twill and Penelope, I don't know. Twill and Penelope. But Twill and Penelope, they make those beautiful stitch markers and pins, and also this little row counter. So this one I'm loving because I have to increase every 6, and look, we all know I've got troubles with counting. It's bad. And this one just really helps. So every time I do the new increase round. Hold it up here. When I do the new increase, I go to 0 and then 1 and then, nope, that's the wrong way. There you go. And then 2 and then 3 and you can count. And then it gets to 5 and I know that the next one's going to be 6. So I put it back down to 0 because that's how numbers work. And that is also reminding me that on that 6 is the new increase round. So I'm loving this cute little stitch marker and I put it on with these ones because I feel like they were the same colour vibe and yeah, it's just so cute. And I'm eating my hair, good lord. Sorry. Whew. I put lip gloss on because, you know, I want to look good for you. And it's attracting everything. Anyway, so that is my first... my second work in progress. I can't talk. Work in progress that I am knitting on, and I really want to get this done as fast as possible. Now that I've done like all the main shaping and sleeves and everything else, I should be able to just go and go really fast. So hoping that this will be done very fast, very soon. There is one more project that I also want to smash out, and I did a beautiful test swatch and it looks incredible, and then I undid it because I was too eager to cast it on. So I don't have it to show you and I haven't cast anything on yet because what I actually did instead of knitting for the past few days is I've gone through every single thing that I own, including my wardrobe and my books and my fabric and my yarn and my sneezes apparently. And I have become very OCD and I've literally catalogued everything. So for books, I've done it by author, series, book title, have I read it, yes or no, and then rating. And I do color coding for rating. I've done, for my yarn, I've done the dyer, the name, the color, because sometimes the name and the color don't always match up. For example, I've got 3 in here which are called Lagoon, and they range from green to blue to purple. And I'm very confused about what Lagoon means, but that is the name Lagoon now. So, dyer, name, colour, weight, planned projects, who designs the planned projects, if any of it is in use, or if there's any other notes to make with it. There's another thing, but I can't remember what. Something like that. So I went to bed at 2 a.m. this morning, holidays, because actually no, that's just my normal life. Anyway, I went to bed very, very early this morning, because I was in the finishing touches of cleaning everything and putting everything back and sorting everything out. And now I'm just so happy, because everything looks amazing. So instead of casting on the super amazing swatch that I really wanted to cast on, I cleaned, but I'm feeling very productive and very good. The last thing that I am currently also knitting on was something that I posted up to Instagram the other day, and it's so cute. Well, it will be so cute. Right now it's not very much of anything. This is the base of a Christmas tree. Now, I know you're all saying to me, unless you saw on Instagram where I was like, oh, it's right? It's valid, right? You're probably telling me, no, if I was watching myself, I would be telling myself, girl, it's January. It's January like 13th. By the way, it's January 13th in 2021. 2021, we made it. Why the hell are you knitting Christmas stuff in January? Like, you've just lived through Christmas. Especially my housemate is beautiful and she loves to decorate. It's so gorgeous. And so we've just had trees and lights and pretty gold and green and red and everything. And I'm not a massive Christmas person. That said, this year was the first year in like 20 years that there was no family drama for Christmas. You don't even understand how big a deal that is. You have no idea. Huge. So maybe I'm just in a good mood because Christmas wasn't sucky this year. And also I just really wanted to knit this. So this is a tubular cast on, which makes a beautiful like rolled edge. I love this for beanies and tea cozies and now ornaments. And then it's just knit one, purl one for 12 rows. And then I'm just going to start doing the edges, and it's going to come out and then in and then up and then out and then in and then up and then out and then in all day. Yeah. So I'm thinking that this would be something that you put like on a roll, like a toilet roll or something, like not a used one, like an empty one. And then, yeah, it would just like stand up. So I've got ideas for it. This is actually one of the first times I've ever had the entire pattern in my head before I've ever started knitting it. So I'm hoping it works, because it's really cool in my head. Like, it lives up there really awesomely, but it might suck. So I'm hoping that it doesn't, but I think it will be really, really, really pretty. So that one I'm currently working on, and then everything else is just balls, because I have not yet knit on the other things. So I don't really have anything brand new in. Let's try to look around. No, I have no. Actually, I've got like a mail slip saying that someone tried to deliver me mail. The problem is that it was actually for tomorrow. Like, so I got it yesterday, and it was for today's date. So today for tomorrow's date. You know what I mean? So I do have a package. I don't know if it's yarn or a book. It could be either. But I've got something coming up, and it's exciting. So we'll see what happens. But quick life update. Last episode, I talked about if there's any cute guys watching. Hello. Yeah, I kind of got a boyfriend, guys. So I okay, it's like really soon, and part of me is freaking out because it's so soon, and like, yeah, and you know, like chickens and hatching and eggs and all that, baskets and stuff, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's going really well, like really well, and I think the only thing that's freaking me out is how well it's going and the fact that nothing has happened yet. Like, I'm really used to, oh, it sounds so bad. Hopefully I'm not the only one, but sometimes I kind of, you know, like all my previous boyfriends have been like, you know, except for XYZ, they're amazing. Or, you know, you have to overlook something. There's always something to kind of consider and look past and whatever. And with this one, no. Nothing is wrong. He's literally a better person than, that's not hard to be, a better person than I am. But he is a better person than I am. And so, yeah, like, he's just incredible. So, life update! I'm excited. We're actually going down to Bridgetown tomorrow for a cute little getaway. So, on that topic, I did really, 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 really want to release my Advent calendar and do a full giveaway on January 15th. Unfortunately, that's in 2 days, and that's actually when I'm going to be down in Bridgetown. And I don't know, okay. It's in Western Australia. It's not exactly like there's going to be no internet reception. Like, come on, girl, get a grip. I live in a very, very fortunate country. I definitely will have internet. I'm going to be really distracted because he's really hot. And so I don't know how focused I'm going to be on actually doing a giveaway. So I wanted to wait until the Monday. And knowing that I was waiting until the Monday made me feel really bad because I didn't want to hold back. So I bought you more things to put in the giveaway. And I hope you don't mind. So let's go through everything. First up, this is not part of the giveaway, but it should be. Ilsa made me a bag. Isn't it so cute? And inside it is different... Oh, that's a pocket. And different lining. I just think it's beautiful. Wow. Like, wow. Guys, I cannot sew. In getting rid of half my fabric stash, I threw out a lot of, like, attempts, and they weren't pretty. I'm endlessly fascinated by anyone who can do this because I just find it, like, incredibly challenging and therefore really admirable that someone else can do so. Can do that. Can sew. Yeah. Now, Ilsa was not happy with it because this handle goes well and then this handle is a little bit twisted, and she didn't want me to put it up in the giveaway because she wanted you to get the absolute perfect one, and she felt like it wasn't fair. Personally, okay, kind of half and half. Like, if I was the maker of this, I also wouldn't want it to go in a giveaway, because I'd want the person who received the giveaway to get the absolute best quality part of me and the absolute best version of what I can do. Therefore, I completely understand where she's coming from, because I want to present myself in the best way. However, it is so beautiful, and it's like a tiny little twist. And like, me personally, I love the hell out of this bag, and I think it's so cute. So I'm kind of like, Ilsa, whatever, like, it doesn't even matter, but I also get it. So half and half. But I just think it's beautiful. Also, stay tuned in a couple of months. Her company will be established, and she shall be also doing another giveaway for her bag, which will be coming out very soon. So don't fret that I get to keep this one. Don't be upset, because definitely more will be coming out. Okay, so giveaway items. We have got... Oh, I forgot to tell you what else I'm knitting. I'm all over the place today. What else I'm knitting is this. So my friend Hannah from Norway, again, beautiful human, just such a good person. I've said before that she's literally one of the reasons I am even a designer. I was designing our cyclist, my first ever sweater pattern, and she was like, I need to test knit that for you. And I was like, what is a test knit? And then she explained it to me, and then she encouraged me just non-stop. She's also currently test knitting something else for me. And she's just like an incredible human and such a valued, incredible friend. And she's just amazing. So she went out of her way to get me a Christmas present, which was very, like, unnecessary, but so valued and loved. And so what she got me was this beautiful project bag, which I love that peach. Like, I didn't think I was a peach person, and then I got this, and I am a peach person, so it works. And it's got a really nice, like, leathery style handle. And a really nice zip, which I really enjoy. And the zip is gold. And then she bought me these. So this is Pickles, which I've never heard of, which is Tuck Merino. So TJUKK, which I think the J would be a Y sound, but I don't know if you pronounce it. Maybe the TJ is like a different sound, like a tuck. I don't. Yeah, I'm not a linguistics major at all. But yeah, so Tuck Merino, it is, what is it? It is 200 meters for the 100 grams that is in here. It's 100% merino. It says 100% merino fra Peru. So I'm guessing that's from Peru. So Peruvian merino, and it's this beautiful pastel, soft purple color. Now, this kind of came about because Hannah and I were talking about a particular pattern, which is in my little bag, and it is, no, that's not the best picture. Where's a good picture to show you? There we go. It is the spirally pattern, and it just spirals up. So it's a bottom up, and it spirals across in like this cool texture, and it's just beautiful, and like a really nice neck. One of my goals, now I don't, typical story of mine just goes in 12 directions. I personally, I'm not big on New Year's resolutions or anything like that. I find them really, like, I'm probably going to break them if I start making them, because don't tell me what to do, even if it's myself. But I do like to make yearly goals and yearly words. I think I've talked to you guys about the words before. So one of my words my words so far have been strong in 2019. 2020 was joy. And 2021 is going to be intentional. So I want to intentionally choose my life this year. And that comes into a whole lot. So instead of like resolutions, I just kind of wanted to vibe with the word. So intentional for me is going to be my budget. Guys, I need to get my spending in control. I'm being real and really honest because I need to do it. So I want to not buy any more clothes. I have enough. And if you don't believe me, I've got a spreadsheet that can tell you how much I've got, because, oh my God. So no more books until I read every single one of these. No more clothes unless I can justify the gap in my wardrobe, like if there's a legitimate need in my wardrobe. No more shoes, maybe some more shoes, because I'm probably going to need some more shoes, but that's the only thing. And yeah, so no more frivolous spending. I also just threw out a whole pile of jewelry, a whole pile of whatever, so just things I don't need. So no frivolous spending except for the nails, because we need the nails. I also want to try and learn to sew, and I want to do some craft every day. I'm not going to put pressure on myself to do it every single day, because I'm also looking into studying my masters. I'm literally waiting on a phone call back from them where they're going to tell me all about it. So I'm looking into studying my masters, and I'm looking into stepping up a bit at work, and just being brave and doing things. And now I've got a boyfriend. So yeah, like there's just a lot around me that I think I've curated my life to a really good position, and now I just want to continue maintaining it. And so learning how to do that is going to be really important to me. So living intentionally. So on that, living intentionally, one intention I had was to knit something from different designers, because like I love my stuff, don't get me wrong, and I've got like 43 patterns in my head that I could just jot down at any given moment, and I do regularly, but I do think I miss out some experiences, techniques, challenges, opportunities by not knitting other people's things as well. So as soon as I got this, I cast it on in this beautiful little cake. It's so cute. So it's a cute little cake, and this is as much as I've done, which is 3 rounds. 3 rows. That's as much as I've done on this, because I keep getting distracted with everything else, because I'm clearly not a monogamous knitter. However, this is definitely coming down south of me, so we'll see how much more I can do on it. So, Hannah, I love you. You know that I love you. I'm just so grateful. So the conversation about this came because Hannah was looking at purchasing these, and she was giving me some options, and I was like, yeah, the purple, like that's a you color. And then she wrote me a card that basically said, you know, it's a you color. And I was like, oh, is it? Yeah, it is. So Hannah, I'm so grateful to you and everything you do for me, and just your friendship. So this is unnecessary, but so valued and so loved. So thank you. Okay, now I can tell you about the giveaway. Right. So we've already gone through this bag before. Let's do a quick recap. So we have an awesome bag, like satchel style, and it's bright and happy, and it is a print that was designed by Indigenous artists up near Broome, and I love it. So you know what, I'm just gonna start stuffing everything inside it. That's a good idea. All right, so bag is there. Then we have some soap. Honestly, I have opened and closed this soap a billion times. It still smells so good. It's eucalyptus charcoal, and it's got a little eucalyptus seed at the top, and it really does smell like fresh and clean. I'm sorry that you're going to get this after my nose has just been sniffing it up, but it smells so good. Side note, I hate bars of soap. I never use them. They annoy me. But I actually put them in my stash because I find a lot of the time they keep bugs away because the smell's so strong. Also, they make my stash smell beautiful. And so I've got a lot of bath bombs just interspersed all throughout, and it smells really beautiful. So, soap in here. And then some really cool cards. So we've got the beautiful Banksia flower and a turtle. And nope, those are the only 2 by Emma Blythe. So these are by Emma Blythe, and she is a a beautiful artist, and she's just incredible. And to be really honest, I actually bought them for myself, and I want them. So be grateful I'm putting them in here for you because I want them. But they will be in yours. I promise they will be in yours. Then, this is by my nose. Excuse me. This is by Tom Montgomery, and this is a frill neck lizard. And then we got some beautiful black cockatoos. They're just so quirky. And then some bulb trees, which are really famous in Broome. So some amazing cards for you to write thank you letters back to me so I get my cards back. I'm joking. You can write them to whoever you want. And then some bookmarks because reading is essential. Sorry, RuPaul's Drag Race coming out there. So a beautiful Indigenous man playing a didgeridoo with the storks, and then a girl dancing with the storks. And there's also information on the back about the. I should take the price off. Oops. About the about the artist. That's the word I'm looking for. And then this is a. No, that's upside down. This is a photograph of a storm breaking over Broome Bay. And then this one is a painting that I've actually got on my wall because I just couldn't live without this painting in my life. I promise I'm not putting my nose on your stuff. It's the edge of my nose. It's itchy, not the inside, I promise. And then an emu. And if you are Australian and have had a similar childhood to me, you will have read Edward the Emu and Edwina the Emu, and you would know that they are the greatest emus in Australia. So that one always reminds me of Edward. So the last things that I had to add in, I'm going to get so told off for doing this. Can we just take a minute to RIP me? Anna, you knew this was coming. I'm sorry, but you knew it was coming. So, first up, Ilsa made some stitch markers for you. So, these are going to go in the giveaway. You got the beginning of the round and then 3 more. These are the natural faceted gems. Then there's no sharp edges. They don't catch. I've been using mine so I can tell you that they're great. And they are just so beautiful. Now, Ilsa is going to be selling her stitch markers under her own company. She just doesn't yet have everything set up, so that's why it's a plain backing, but don't worry, it will come very soon. My nose, oh my goodness. Okay, and then I found B is Beautiful tin. I picked B because beautiful and, obviously, yes. That was just rubbish, don't stress. I'm going to have to put them, no, I won't put them inside, I'll just leave them together. So I picked it for B is Beautiful, but I also picked it because Broome, and Broome is kind of the theme of this giveaway and really what I was thinking of when I was putting all the Indigenous artist things together, because I really want to showcase talent and B for Broome. So there's a little notions tin for you. I'll put them in the bag. Itch my nose. And lastly, this is why I'm going to get in trouble. We have 3 of the most beautiful skeins of yarn that I've ever seen in my life. Of course, dyed by Anna. Now, Anna, the reason I'm going to get told off is because Anna keeps telling me that she wants to give me yarn for a giveaway. The thing is, guys, these are not cheap. And Anna has a business and a life to live. And so, she keeps telling me she's not going to let me buy yarn if I do this, but I don't believe her. So maybe it's a challenge. Oh my God. Sorry. I should not have said that. She'll take me up on it and then I'll never be able to buy yarn again. But I walked into her shop on Friday in Diania and saw these 3 and just thought they were beautiful. So this one is the first one that I saw, and this is called My Rusty Flying Anglia. And this is the car that Ron Weasley and his brothers busted Harry Potter out of his horrible house in book 2. So just the colours are perfect. There's the rusted orange with the blue and kind of fading into a greeny almost at some places. there. And it makes me so happy. Like, it is the perfect colours. If anyone else is such a Harry Potter nerd as me, it is the perfect colours. And then, so this one here is on a DK base. So it is 225 metres for 100 grams. And it is 85% superwash, extra fine merino, and 15% nylon. So it's really nice. And it's like, I can't do it on my face because I've got makeup, but it's like next to skin soft. It's so beautiful. Then I saw these two, and I figured that these three would make a love match and be happy. So these two are actually in the fingering base. So it's going to be hard for them to all go together, but I couldn't not put one together. You know, like, you can't leave one out. It's just how it goes. So this one, the green is called Verdun. Verdun? I don't know. And this one is called Turmeric Latte. So they are both on the fingering base, which is 400 meters for 100 grams, and it is 85% superwash, extra fine merino, 15% nylon. So it's the same content, just this middle one is a lot thicker, because it's DK, not fingering. But I really couldn't let them go without being together. And then it has taken a few nights of reasoning with myself that I have enough yarn, and that I bought them for you, so therefore I should give them to you, and I really don't want to because they're so pretty. But I will give them to you. And so let me put them in the bag now so that I remember that they are yours and not mine, even though I want them. So that is everything in the giveaway. I can easily tell you guys this is more than $100 in here, which I was so happy mostly to buy for you and put together. I say mostly because I wanted it. But curating it has been so much fun, making sure everything is in there. I also love how the the gold of this is very like Broome sun, it feels to me. And then this is like Broome Nature Walks, not Broome sand because it's like red sand, but kind of there's one beach that you can drive your cars on because it's got like a really hard sand, and it just reminds me of that. Something about it, I don't know what it is, but something about it reminds me of that. And then the green is just cool. So that is for that. Now, giveaway rules. I'm totally going to make them up right now because I've not thought that far ahead. What are we going to do? All right. Maybe I need to write this down and make it easier. Let's say it's going to be a like and a follow on social media, like on Instagram. I might do one extra per tag, one extra per story share, and then so it's that like, follow, tag, share. And you can really see that I've not put a lot of thought into this. And then maybe, let's say 5 extra. Why not? Let's go big. 5 extra if you comment on my YouTube and if you subscribe, which most of you guys are, so it's all good. And 5 extra if you join my mailing list, which I will not bombard you with at all because I don't have a lot to talk to you about because I do it this way and there's no point doing it that way. But why not? 5 extra if you join my mailing list, and then that way you guys can always be ahead of any releases or design ideas or whatever else comes out of my brain. So what's that? 1 like and follow, 1 comment, 1 like per comment, per tag, share 1, 5 for YouTube and 5 for mailing list. So you can easily get, if you just like tag like 3 friends, that is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15! I can count! 15 entries! For like just 3 friends. I think that's how it goes. And like share, yeah. So I am so glad I watched this again to edit it, because I will have totally forgotten what my plan is. But maybe that should work. So if you did enjoy this mess of a brain, then don't forget to like and comment down below what you enjoyed. Just say hello, say what you want to win in the giveaway, say how much trouble I'm going to be in when Anna finds this out. Sorry. And subscribe, share it with any friends if you think they're going to enjoy it. Maybe even if you can comment the other podcasts you like, because I'm looking for more. I love a good podcast or YouTube or whatever. And I am on Instagram as @wattle and .wool. And yeah, it's pretty easy. I've got like a link in bio, which means that you can find heaps of stuff in there all about me and how to get to me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this brain splatter. All right, I will see you next time.